Hello and welcome. My name is Nikki and this is another speed build renovation. So just to catch you up, I am working on a forever save file. That is where you play all your different households in one save. I also want to do my legacy packs challenge within this save. And so I am renovating, rebuilding, creating new Sims, doing tiny makeovers all in one save. And today this is the renovation of Builders and Burners. No, Burners and Builders, the gym in Oasis Springs. So with my renovation speed builds, what I like to do is kind of work with the existing shape, the existing building. I kind of treat it like a shell challenge. So I have no interest in like bulldozing and creating a brand new lot. Maybe I will do in some circumstances, but overall I kind of like the challenge of working with the shape or the build that already exists and just renovating it in my own way, making it look the way I would want it to look. Also, I'm trying my best to also make speed build renovations match the real world aesthetic that the world is inspired by. So when I looked this up, Oasis Springs is kind of influenced or inspired by Palm Springs. I don't know much about that part of the world, but I was trying to look up Palm Springs gyms or buildings or the overall aesthetic, and originally I tried to do that, but in the end I kind of made it a little bit more neutral. There was a lot of kind of bright pastel colors that looked really stylish actually, but I just didn't end up going with that aesthetic as a whole. I kind of went for more neutrals, light colors with maybe contrast in dark colors. I wanted to take this gym and make it just a little bit more modern and contemporary, like it was a new build. It's kind of aimed at the customer who has a little bit more money, who could spend their time in a space that looks a little bit more expensive. Not unattainable, but just I didn't want it to look like it was your everyday local gym. Having said that, disclaimer, I've never been to a gym. I've never been to a gym. When I do exercise, and that's very rare, I do it in the comfort of my own home. I find it way too embarrassing to try and work out in front of strangers. So I was kind of half going on photos that I found and kind of my own imagination, and also asking my partner questions about what would you find in a gym? Like, would you have this in the gym? Would you have that in the gym? Because he goes to the gym. So I kind of used his knowledge there as well. But I don't know how realistic, I don't think it's massively unrealistic, the gym that I ended up making, but it looks like the type of gym that I would go to if I had the confidence and lived in this kind of hot climate area. So I'll talk about the build a little bit. So one thing that I did want to include with this gym was to add a pool. The original gym didn't have a pool. And so I wanted to add a section that had a pool and also had a spa section as well. I can't quite remember the original structure or layout, because when I opened the lot, I deleted everything so quickly and I never kind of went back to what it looked like originally. So I was going based on kind of what I think the building should contain, but I don't believe it had any kind of spa or any kind of relaxing elements in the space. So here I am working on the bath, well, kind of like the public bathrooms and also making it like the changing room area. So there are three, I want to say bathrooms. There are three public restroom areas each with a shower and toilet, because, you know, that should exist in the gym. But there's also the room at the end that has a massage table. So it's kind of sharing that space. I didn't know where else to put the massage table. And then I found these beautiful lockers from, actually I don't know what pack they're from, but I thought it looked quite nice slotted in between these plant fixtures. That's from Business and Hobbies, and I wanted to kind of add that in the changing room, so there is an element of privacy when you're outside, because that room faces the pool, and so people would be spending time in the outside area. And so I wanted the changing room to have a little bit more privacy, but obviously you don't get, I'm assuming you don't get complete and utter privacy when you're in a gym. There's kind of like a shared locker room or changing room. So here I'm working on kind of like a small yoga area that shares its space with the manicure pedicure chair. I never remember what that's called, but what I'm trying to do really is I'm trying to do a casual layout of what I want each space to be. I brought out all the gym equipment that I currently have in the game, kind of broken up into packs, and then deciding which pack I wanted to focus on. So I'm not even sure which pack I ended up choosing, but with the new pack, Adventure Awaits, it has added exercise equipment with the singular bikes and also the free weights. And so I thought that was a really nice added extra as well. It really gives the gym space a little bit more credibility to have a little bit more than just, I don't know, a running machine. And I don't know what these I don't know what these equipments are called. I don't use them, but you know, the whatever that is called. So wait, no, I don't know. Ignore me. And also punching bags as well. So this is me trying to lay out roughly where I would like everything to go. Also taking into consideration the spacing between each element, the views, who will be exercising next to who, if there's enough space, just making it look comfortable, not too packed, but also not too sparse. And also if they are facing a mirror, if they are facing a window, what that view is like, just make it look as cohesive as possible. So I did actually some landscaping. You'll see it kind of dotted throughout the video here and there. It's really basic and simple landscaping. I didn't have to think too hard, but I just kept it really, really minimal with these bushes and kind of, are they succulent? They're not cacti, but kind of those succulent planting, because I wanted the space to be authentic to the location. So I didn't add anything that didn't exist there already. Here I'm working on the front kind of reception space, so the space that you walk into before you go into the gym. I think with the original build it was kind of like more open plan. I definitely wanted it to be a little bit more separated, so I added a wall there, so you know there is a separation between the people who are actually working out in the gym and then people who may be entering or joining or checking it out for the first time. You know, you don't get to see exactly into the space immediately. I always go on about how much I dislike landscaping. I think this is the first build I've done where I actually didn't mind it. It wasn't really, maybe because it was super basic, but I think what made me enjoy it was the world that the building exists. Because it's such a hot climate, I loved the sand and the gravel element to it, and then the contrast of the kind of, it's almost like astroturf grass outside, just to make it look a little bit more natural. And I also added some parking or transportation areas outside. So and I tried to choose cars that looked a little bit more fancy, so you kind of get an idea of who would work out in a space like this. And then on the other side, I have some debug bikes from, I believe that is Businesses and Hobbies as well, that pack. And so just to make it a little bit more like it's like it is occupied by people. The reception area, I also wanted it to be quite inviting, neutral, welcoming, warm. I didn't want this space to look like it was too exclusive or too fancy. I just wanted it to look like it was a clean, well taken care of, high quality gym. But honestly, anybody can come here. I just wanted it to be a comfortable space, and really I was basing it on what gym I would want to attend if I was a gym goer. My partner, just like in contrast, my partner kind of likes those kind of a little bit more rough, gritty spaces. I think he finds them a little bit more, I don't know. I think he wouldn't attend a space like this because it just looks too clean. He wants something that is, I guess, a little bit more gritty. Yeah, I'm trying to say it in a way that doesn't sound disparaging to either me or him, but I think you get the idea. So I found these lovely plants actually, because the space has like palm trees and cacti. I thought those potted plants worked really well outside. My favorite part of creating this gym as well is adding all the elements of like the cluttering. It's not really cluttering, but I loved adding all the posters and framed pictures. You don't really get to use pictures. Well, I don't really get to use pictures like this because I create more residential spaces than community spaces. So these pictures came in really handy because I don't really see them that often. I don't use them that often, but they give the space a little bit more of a natural feel, like it's really been a considered space in terms of what you see on the walls, and also the plants, the greenery inside as well as outside. I really love those extra added elements. With the bathroom areas, I remember making it a little bit more contrasty in terms of making the bathroom spaces black against the neutral walls and floors, the doors being black, the exercise equipment being black. So I made a conscious decision to add that level of contrast. I didn't want it to be too overwhelmingly neutral, which is what I think I was doing in the beginning. I think I should have changed this massage table into being the black version as well, because I think I did the chairs in the black version. I think I just forgot. I can't quite remember now. I recorded this a little while ago. But here I am just, adding all the extra elements, making the spaces a little bit more authentic to what the community space is, adding these little elements like adding magazines and bottles and fruits on the table, kind of just making it look like these are used spaces. So I really enjoyed that. I also got the chance to test this to test this build live on Twitch. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I'm a variety gamer or streamer. The link is in my description box below. But yeah, I got to visit this lot for the first time in live mode. I prefer saying live mode, but it's live mode, just to make sure that Sims can access all the equipment, that they can use the diving board, that one Sim can do their task while another Sim next to them can do their task, just making sure that the navigation and the routing works, and it does. So I was really proud of that as well. So when I do the tour, afterwards I'll try to do that in live mode, just so you can see the space being populated and how it works in real time. But yeah, I am just tidying up the outdoor area. I did cut a lot of it out because I didn't think that it was that interesting. But I love the landscaping outside with the gravel next to the sand, next to the marble flooring at the entrance. I also made a conscious decision not to add like lounger chairs or anything that was too far away from exercise. So we have a teacher's yoga mat outside, and that's about it. You can sit on a bench and wait your turn, but I didn't want it to seem like this is a space where people relax. This is a space where people exercise. But yeah, let me show you the space in real time. So this is the final Burners and Builders renovation. Our tester sim today is Flora Beam from the Legacy Packs challenge that I'm hoping to do. So we're gonna go inside. I'll just show you what it looks like. So we're going to follow Flora inside. This is the main reception area. So I just love how packed this gym is. Everyone seems to be using the equipment. I think this guy is actually mentoring me. Who is he? Oh, he's a gym trainer. So yeah, this just proves how much I don't play the game, that I didn't even know that the gym generates a gym trainer. Is that a new feature? That's pretty cool actually. I quite like that. So we have Sims using these weight lifting machines. I think that's what they're called. I didn't look it up still. So I just love how occupied and full and busy this gym is. Although she seems to be not working, but there's no one that needs her services at the moment. So we have Flora Beam about to request a pedicure, I believe. Nina Caliente does not seem too bothered. Nina, please get off your phone and provide the service that I have paid for. In here we have, oh, there's a bit of an argument, I think. Oh no, oh dear, oh god, some kind of altercation is happening here. But in here we have the massage table, and I think Cameron is just waiting to do his job, but there seems to be some kind of lover's tiff happening. And then we actually also have a yoga instructor ready to give a class. I think a class just ended. We have people using the pool. And let me just show you the diving feature as well. An interesting thing about the diving board as well is that Sims will queue up and wait their turn. And I think that's a really cool feature. I wish that was kind of added to more things, like maybe the fridge or a toilet. That was not a very good dive. She's gonna try again. Let's see. She's a bit ambitious. Oh wow, okay, there you go. Yeah, as you can see, this seems to be a really successful gym. It's full of people. It works pretty well. I hope, oh look, we have another class happening. So yeah, I just love that. So yeah, I hope you like the build. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really looking forward to bringing my Sims here, and I think you will too. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. If you like the video or want to support this channel, please do give it a like and please do subscribe. Let me know if you have any tips, tricks or suggestions in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to bringing out the next video and working on the forever save file. But until then, have a wonderful day, stay safe, take it easy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Oh, obviously I have to start the video. Idiot. Is another renovation speed build. Why does Dorian look dead? Dorian, baby. Okay, whatever. I am to... No, let me go back. What am I saying?